Welcome back to WTOL 11. Meteorologist Diane Phillips enjoying a gorgeous afternoon here. We are in downtown Toledo at Levis Square for lunch at Levis. And you can tell it's lunchtime. Look how long some of these lines are at a lot of our local food trucks. There's quite a few people out here enjoying the nice weather, and you can catch a pretty strong breeze down here as well. Now, if you are going to be headed out here, we still have the lunch going on through the 1 o'clock hour. You're going to find that we're into the lower 70s, just kind of what we were looking at. But you'll find even as we go kind of into those next hours, we are still going to be holding on to those 70s, still the sun, though we do have those smoky skies overhead. A look at our Fifth Third Bank Cam. You on our downtown sky cam, you are going to find that we do have those milky skies overhead. I've been keeping an eye just to be looking at how far we can see down the Maumee River, because we have that wildfire smoke that is still overhead for us, and we have more of that to come. So looks like this that are live on this cam, that is going to continue on for us for the rest of today and even as we go into tomorrow as well. Let's time out that smoke though, because we are going to find at times we might have a little bit of a lighter load of that as we go into the afternoon, but we're still not done. Low pressure that's sitting off towards our north and east. It's spinning counterclockwise, bringing in that wildfire smoke from Quebec. That's going to continue to come into the Great Lakes region, and even as we look into that Friday timing of it, we could even be in towards that middle, even closer to that high smoke density as far as that comes in for Friday. So today, very similar to what we had on Tuesday. Friday could be a touch more. Now, the smoke, along with the sun, and there's a lot of variables, but they all play with our temperature. So currently, you're going to find the thermometer sitting into the lower 70s. Still a few readings that are into the upper 60s, but we are slowly warming things up, and even this afternoon with the hazy skies, that is going to limit our heat potential. So just be prepared that things may be a little bit cooler for what they should be at this point in June. Now, as far as that weekend, we've been keeping an eye to that, and it's still going to be looking very summer-like, as we're going to be looking at mid-80s for both days, but that's also when we're eyeing that rain chance. So for your Saturday plans, if you have a graduation party, or maybe a wedding even, you're going to find that you have dry weather for that. Some sun, of course, we'll be monitoring that smoke as well. But by Sunday, much of the day is going to be dry for the local car shows. You are going to find, though, it's later, a little bit closer to sunset, that those rain chances do start to increase. So have the WTOL 11 weather app ready to go for the latest on that weekend forecast. As far as that full 10-day, you're going to find here on the extended forecast that we have mid-80s today and tomorrow, simply just because of the smoke, but we have a little more heat as we go into the weekend, and they're finally a couple of chances for some rainfall. Our best chance going to be late on Sunday, but it even lingers into Monday, and even Tuesday we could still hold some of that moisture in, so we can hopefully string a little bit of time to make up on some of the rain, though we have a lot of catching up to do. You'll find even next week, though, we kind of flop back and forth between the 70s and 80s, as we do find that we have some dry days, some sunny days, and even some wet weather also holding into the forecast. So the pattern starting to change, and you will notice that as we go into next week. But Kaylee, it's absolutely fantastic out here. We have the music, we have the food trucks. We're still going to be going here for just a little bit longer through the 1 o'clock hour. And of course, if you want to grab that bite to eat, it's a fantastic weather forecast that we could have for the very first edition of Lunch at Levis. Kaylee, I hope you have a chance to get back out here, but for now, I'll let you continue on with our newscast.